Hey YouTube family, it is Sarah Michaels here coming to you live from a parking lot in my minivan. You know what I should call this? I should just call any of these vlogs the van vlog series because typically I'm usually in my minivan. You guys, I swear I don't live in my van. Well, I live in a camper, but that's besides the point. Anyways, so welcome to the video. I just got out of my stress test appointment that I had this morning. It was a cardiology appointment. For those of you who are new to the channel, I have been, pursuing this like health and healing journey for a really long time. And there's probably a playlist now on my channel. I hope there's a playlist. If you want to start back from the beginning, go down to the playlist and you can kind of see like through the diagnosis, like what happened. Long story short, last week, I finally had an appointment with a cardiologist. I have not seen a cardiologist since I was like in my teens, and I was diagnosed with neurocardiogenic syncope. And I don't know if it's genetic or I don't really know much about neurocardiogenic syncope in relation to like, is it hereditary? Other than the fact that my cardiologist told me that there's no link, but my dad has it and my brother has it. So it's just kind of odd. Anyways, so this was my first time seeing a cardiologist. He wanted me to have a stress test done. A stress test is basically where they test, like they physically stress your body out. It's not like, you know, you want to do a real stress test? Come to my house, hook me up when all my kids are talking at me at the same time. Mom, I'm hungry. That is a real stress test. This was like, what? There's nobody screaming at me while I'm walking on this treadmill? That's crazy. Anyways, so they want to see like they want to like physically, I guess, try to record your like heart's stamina. So what they do is they put all of these little like sticky patch monitors on you, and they're for, I think, a cardiogram is what they're doing, where it hooks up to that monitor and then it records on the paper. So they put all these little monitors on me, and they put them up here, they put them down here. So if you're coming to have a stress test, nobody told me what to wear, but I knew I would be on a treadmill, so I wore some athletic pants and I wore some sneakers, which I strongly suggest because you're going to be, you know, walking and moving and like sweating a little. I also wore like a top, like a tank top, so that they could, you know, adjust everything, and plus I didn't want to be warm and I knew I would be sweating. So that's a really good idea. That's a little tip, a little stress test tip if you're watching this video randomly. Wear some athletic attire. So they got me all hooked up and they recorded my blood pressure. Like they laid me back on this table, recorded it. I think I was like 102. I think the final read was like 102/62, which that's pretty normal for me. My blood pressure is usually lower. And then I stood up. Apparently your blood pressure normally drops when you stand. Well, mine went up to like 135/90 something. And she was looking at me and she goes, the lady who's doing this thing, she goes, okay, I'm just gonna go get the door. And she walks over the door and opens it up, you know, and then pulls the curtain. She's like, you know, just in case I need to call for help. And yeah, I'm going to put this cart right here. And I'm just like, well, this is a real good sign. She's got, what a vote of confidence. Anyways, then you get on the treadmill. They record your heart and stuff at intervals. You got to walk up this, you know, they put it at an incline like this. And you gotta walk and keep up with it. And the whole time you're hooked up to this thing, they're recording to make sure, you know, nothing is happening on the monitors, and they're checking your blood pressure, and your blood pressure is supposed to go up with exercise and then come down with rest. Well, I think I did pretty good. I felt really good, and normally during exercise, I never have any heart problems or palpitations. It usually happens after, like when I'm trying to go to sleep or around certain times of the month. I've noticed that whatever's going on with my heart rhythm. What are all these notifications? Whatever's going on with my heart rhythm seems to correspond with Aunt Flo and my hormonal cycle. So I wish somebody could explain that one to me, but that's just how it's going right now. So everything went great. You guys, I made it to like 10 minutes, which is crazy. Normally, most people only make it 3 to 6 minutes, but then again, they're probably all also very old. So I don't pat myself on the back too much. I mean, I'm competing against geriatric people. So anyways, so there was that. I made it 10 minutes, felt really good, didn't have any episodes. I told, and once you get to the final thing, your heart rate has to reach a certain thing. She's like, yep, you made it, perfect. Turn it off, put me down at a, flat, had to walk, and that was it. So it was really good. And then the nurse that had been on call, I guess, for this test because they were concerned that I might have an issue, she was able to go and everything was fine. So there was that, you guys. That was my cardiology stress test. The next thing that I have coming up as far as this health journey is they sent me a monitor in the mail, and I'll do a separate video on it, but it's this 30-day monitor that they teach you how to put on, and it's different than the other monitors where you only push a button if something's happening. This monitor apparently is constantly recording, and like somebody at the other end is like always reading this information. So if I have a problem, I call them, they call my doctor, whatever. You guys, I gotta wear this thing for 30 days. And I also was instructed to start my weightlifting and workout program again, which weightlifting is what caused some of the problems before. And like I said, I feel like either way, my body is healing and it's going in a really good direction. I feel better than I ever have. So I think one of two things is going to happen. Either, number one, they're going to pick something up when I start weightlifting again, and this will be the perfect time to like test all this out. And if there is something going on, I'm confident that they'll catch it. Or number two, my body's just healed in the past couple of years and I'm going to have no incidents. So I think those are going to be the two outcomes. So anyways, there's people watching me because I'm recording a vlog in my car in like 26-degree weather in Wisconsin. So, well, there's that. I also have an echocardiogram coming up on within the next week it is, and I will let you guys know how that goes. So there's that. I wanted to keep you guys posted on my healing journey. Yesterday my husband and I both started our like new workout program, which is, I'm very happy that he's doing that with me, because having like that spousal support just makes it so much easier, and we're kind of friendly competing against each other. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, as far as like life goes, not much is new. Still just hanging out, kind of getting a little bit excited for when we get to leave, making sure everything's all ready. Like I've got to make some new reservations for campgrounds and stuff. That's a month away, you guys. We leave in a month. So that's pretty insane. For those of you that didn't know, we began full-time travel 9 months ago. So that was exciting. 9 months, no, whatever, a while ago that we began this journey already. So I've got to make reservations, and we were talking about where we see this journey going. Where do we want to end up at the end of it? And we're kind of leaning towards, I don't know, I'm torn, because the more I'm in cold weather, the more I realize I don't hate it when I have a healthy body. And I wouldn't mind it if I could just sit by a fireplace and curl up in the winter months and then go take a beach vacation at some point. So we are hoping that as we travel and experience different places, that the location where we want our first home base to be kind of just reveals itself, because at this point we have no idea how this whole travel adventure thing is going to, we have no idea. Like, we don't have any plans. We're just like, let's do this indefinitely and see what happens. I mean, I think a lot of people are like, we're going to do this for a year. And then, you know, we're going to use this to, you know, buy our dream home somewhere. And I'm just like, I don't really want a big house necessarily. I kind of just want some land, and I want a home base so that when we're, you know, we can come, so that we can own it. And then, you know, when we're done traveling, we can just come back there. I'm so sorry. This has become a lifestyle video instead of a health update. Long story short, I'm going to do another video on all of that and talk about that stuff. I have a new vlog schedule coming out. I'm not doing daily vlogs anymore. That's just not where I'm at in life right now. So maybe someday we'll do that again. We'll see. But if you are interested in what's happening behind the scenes on the daily, I post to Instagram stories, and that's kind of like a little mini behind the scenes nitty-gritty reality show. So that's Instagram stories down below. Anyways, there it is, you guys. If you are interested in my meal plan, what I'm doing, if you're interested in joining my free kind of like weight loss and wellness accountability community, I'm putting all of that information down below. I feel super passionate about sharing about this healing journey and how we're using nutrition to heal. I'm on no medication, and I can't believe it, you know? So anyways, there's this. Thanks for coming along this journey with us. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'd love to know where you're from, where you're tuning in from. So feel free to leave me a comment down below. I do check them several times a week, and I just love hearing from you guys. So thank you so much for being here. Have a good day. Bye.